All right, Wilbon, what should the White Sox do about Tony La Russa being charged with DUI?
Probably back out of the agreement that they have with him, Tony. I mean, being responsible and being accountable are seemingly, to me anyway, more necessary where we are in the culture now than ever before. And it's not enough to be accountable and responsible for a baseball game when you're explaining yourself afterward. Real life circumstances should count even more. Tony La Russa comes off as particularly stupid in this case, and he's not. We know that. But his "do you know who I am" routine upon his being arrested, and he's had all these weeks, even months, to figure somebody's going to come and ask me about this, and I need to be accountable, and he's gone the other way with this insane defiance and arrogance. And no, Tony, that shouldn't be tolerated, not by the White Sox, Jerry Reinsdorf specifically, and if so, not by Major League Baseball.
So this starts out as a very sweet story because Jerry Reinsdorf looks at the big mistake in his life with the White Sox, and it's letting Tony La Russa go, and then he goes on and he wins World Series in 2 different places. So he says, I'm going to hire him back, even though he's 76 years old, because he's a great manager. He's in the Hall of Fame. And everybody looks at the story and says, that's nice. And all they ask is, at his age, can he handle it? But this has been out there for months. Reinsdorf has known about this for months. And so what he is saying by not doing anything about it is I still want him. I still want Tony La Russa. And he has to listen now to the community in Chicago and find out what they are saying. And I suspect a lot of them will say something like this. How can he manage your team when he can't manage himself? It's not the first time, it's the second time. So I suspect it will end with La Russa not being the manager, though I was one of those people who thought, what an interesting choice, and I'm rooting for him. But
Tony,
I did
too. I felt the same way. But you know what? La Russa could take the heat off of Jerry Reinsdorf. And Jerry felt a great loyalty, obviously, to La Russa by bringing him back and thinking he was the guy to take this team to a place that couldn't happen in the 80s when La Russa was there. But you know what? Let's see what La Russa's made of. Let's put the onus on him. He knew this was coming. Is he responsible for his behavior? And almost as important, is he responsible at all? Is he responsible? And right now, he's not demonstrating that he is. That's it.
So one last question for you.
What's that,
No, hold on. One last question for you. If he does that, if in a reasonable amount of time, 24, 48 hours, he comes out, tells the whole story, and says, I want to manage, I'll be responsible, is that okay with you?
It's a start in the right direction. Right now, he's going totally in the wrong direction, Tony. He's got to at least stop that before I'm willing to listen to anything that Tony La Russa has to say besides no comment, which is as lame as it gets. From a guy who's earned our respect in sports.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.